Welcome to the final Let's Play before we start a season survival. We're going to do the last bits of tricks and helps. Now, as you see up in that top right hand corner, you see how it says treasure is nearby. When you get out of the range, it'll tell you like distance to treasure. But when it's blinking red is when you start making that square for digging. All you do is you go to your skill, which I'll do once we get to the trader. I went ahead and started that quest with the boars, so I've already killed the 5 boars. So we're going to head over to the trader real fast, where we're going to turn that in. And I'll show you like rewards you get from doing those Slick Willy quests. And helps with the looting, of course, but also reduces the radius of the treasures. So I think the standard is like 8 by 8 square. So 8 squares in pretty much a square formation. What you do is you find the range of that nearby treasure and kind of mark the edges and make a square. Now the difference in the square is going to be based on skill. I think the biggest, the smallest amount you can get it down to with glasses is either 2 by 2 or 3 by 3. I don't know if you get to the 2 by 2 and you're wearing the goggles, it reduces it that one extra one from 3 by 3 to 2 by 2. I'm not sure, but if it is, then pretty much a 4 square radius that the treasure can be in, which makes it really fast for doing buried treasure, which makes it all the more rewarding if you can continuously do them. It's a Hawaiian fat zombie. We're just gonna go right by him. We're going to the trader that's just beyond the hill. If I can get my stamina up. Yep. Killing the 5 boars on the Navscan map is not difficult when you know where the boars are. I kind of save them for that quest so I can go kill them easier. In other words, it's also a really good source of meat, leather, animal fat, and bones. Now, I only killed the 5. There's a lot more than 5 boars in the house. With that being said, you could probably walk away with a good 1 or 2 stacks of stuff for meat, which is really nice. Alright, we're gonna break off here. Open. Close. Alrighty. Kind of sounds like me. Trader Joe. Hey. Oops. Come on.
Oh, my apologies. Check back again and I may have what you're looking for.
Weird. I believe that's quests. Oh, you just get 1,000 XP. You don't even have to turn it in. You just kill the boars, you get the XP. That's simple. So, not bad. And the last bit I have to talk about are the jobs from the traders. This is a good source of experience and skill points and supplies. Now what it does is you've got buried supplies, which is kind of like the buried treasure. You go to a location and you dig it up. Clear zombies, you go to said location, you start the quest. When you get there, there's like a exclamation point for you to clear it. We'll go ahead and pick this one just so I can show you. You see that little exclamation point? Tells you it's right there. Oh, that's that one. Okay. But there's retrieve item, which it's kind of like the clear zombie one. You go to a said location, but instead of clearing out zombies, which you're still gonna have to clear out the zombies regardless to get said item, but you loot the entire area to find the item. So it's not like you're still not getting experience from killing zombies. And then there's ones that say retrieve item, and clear zombies. So you've got to do both. Clear the zombies and find the item. Now, once you put the item in your inventory, you can't like move it around, change the location of it. It's pretty much wherever it loots into your inventory is where it's going to stay in your inventory until you get back to the trader and turn it in. Now, the biggest thing to know about the clear or retrieve items, when it sends you to a specific location, everything in that area respawns. So if you've already looted the entire building, let's say you cleared out the entire thing, then it respawns everything. And I mean everything. If you tore apart a car that's close enough that it can classify as next to, then you will also respawn the vehicle. So that's always nice information. Okay, I think it's... Ooh, wow, you're sending me into the snow biome. All this just to find an exclamation point. Alright, I'm okay with this. This is why I love riding vehicles. They cheat the game. You can literally go down a mountain, not take any damage, and survive. It's the ultimate cheat. I think they'll eventually fix it. But until then, it's still nice. Okay, now. For game's sake. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Pick up the rock. Snowy areas stink if you're not properly qualified or have the right kind of clothing. Okay, kinda save stamina for that. Now we're gonna go around the edge. Alrighty, and ta-da! We're almost there. It's in the distance. I can see something. Oh, what was that? Oh, yep, there we go. Okay, so. Hop off the bike. You got this floating thing right here that tells you. We'll do it real fast so you can kind of see what goes on. Yeah, I've got those guys on lockdown. Ow. Stripper zombie. Another thing you've got to be careful of is you can't leave the specific area. So you're kind of stuck in the area. So you got to be very careful of that. Don't back yourself into a corner. Oh crap, I'm probably gonna die. Okay. Okay, nothing's in there. Good. Right now it's a circle game because, again, all right. And you're gonna, okay. Now that you cleared all the zombies, if you wanted to, you know it's clear, so you can loot if you want. Usually they got at least 1 or 2 really good lootable things. We're gonna go ahead and just see what we could have gotten from the Shotgun Messiah here. A semi-auto trigger mod. That's nice. And that's all there is to clearing out zombies. Now again, if you're looking for an item, you would go to the go through all the loot to find it. So you would have to do that. Other than that, it's pretty simple. I gotta take the long way around. But what would happen is after you complete the quest, you'd go back to the trader, obviously, and he would give you experience for one, yes. So you would definitely get experience for turning in the quest. Next, he would give you a choice of items to pick from. They are random, so you never know what kind of items he's gonna offer. But there's different tier levels. So of course, the higher the tier level, usually the better the reward. So that's always a nice thing. And of course, they're more difficult. On this map, if you're not careful, you'll get one where it's clear area, and they send you to a bar. But on the second floor, there's 2 zombie bears. Not regular bears, zombie bears. The hardest animal in the entire game. Now, I've learned the trick on how to beat them on this map, which, yes, is cheating, but it's, again, zombie bears. Of course I'm going to cheat. But, so that's all there is to that. So, starting in the next episode, we're going to go ahead and do a random survival map. So we will not know where anything is. We won't have any pre-designated where the traders are, where the zones are. It'll be completely random generated. So there won't be any hints, helpful guides, anything when it comes to it. Which I feel will be the funnest part. Oh, I think, no, that wouldn't have done that. Alright. So, with that being said, again, this will be the last one of the Let's Play. Again, this is like a beginner's guide to get you started and everything. So, hopefully you learned some stuff. Learned enough to make it through, your first Horde night. Base designs, of course, differ. There's many different ways you can build bases. There's many people out there that have different ways you can build bases to help you out. So there's a lot of information out there when it comes to that. The only thing, let me get there. Since this is the last Let's Play, I don't care that I'm hungry or thirsty or any of that. The only thing I hate about how they did this game, because no matter what vehicle you have, it's annoying and difficult regardless, is the bridges. They did the bridges to where it's a sloped incline going to the bridge and at the end of the bridge, which I hate. I hate it because no matter what vehicle you're in, when you hit it, it's like a ramp that shoots you into the air. So that's definitely a big design flaw. No. It's a bus. Let me show you what I mean. Ugh. I'm losing stamina fast. Oh man, I must be getting really hungry in this cold weather. And yes, cold weather sucks when not properly insulated. Yes, I am passing up a lot of loot. No, it doesn't bother me. This right here bothers me. This is all nice and good, but because you got that bumpy transaction, it sends vehicles flying, which sucks. Especially when you get to the faster vehicles. Motorcycle. Truck. Mini bike. Pretty much anything motorized. No, hunger's not falling so fast. Oh, I guess this will be a good time to show you what happens when you eat raw meat. I probably got food poisoning. Yep, feel something coming on. Maybe it's diarrhea. Diarrhea, dun. The diarrhea, But yeah, so that's how that works. Pressing gas, okay. Now originally, because I liked this trader in this area, where I had originally set up my first base, just to kind of relearn the game and the map and all that fun stuff before I made this helpful Let's Play guide for beginners and people learning to play the very beginning of the game. Nav's Game Map's a real good one to practice on, get your bearings, and actually learn the mechanics of the game in beginnings. This house right here was my original first base. Just because it's pretty isolated, so there's not a lot of buildings around, which was nice. Plenty of natural resources all the way around. Close to water sources. Close, but not super close to the snow biome for snow, which is a quick early access for water. Not too far from the trader, because all I had to do was come down this road, up over this bridge, which, again, another source of water. Next, of course, to a giant lake right here, because you can look up the Nav's Game map and it'll show you the current map. And it's changed throughout the years. Oh, campfire from beginning of the very first Let's Play game. Not too far from the burn biome, but I am a distance away from the desert biome. The desert biome's really rich in certain resources, mostly shale, which will be a source of gasoline if you can't find a gas station. Also yuccas and aloes are the source of first aid bandages, which are very, very important no matter what stage of the game you are in, because you need bandages and first aid bandages to make first aid kits, which really give you a lot of hit points. I'm just gonna blow by this guy, and there's the trader up there, so I wasn't too far from the trader. The only downside with the base is, yes, I was far from everybody, so I wasn't close to towns and whatnot like that. Now, in the survival mode, if I find a city, what I would try to do, and this is me, everyone's different, everyone has their different what they want to do. I try to find a house near the outskirts that's close by but not too far away, to where I can set up a good base, have room, and be able to have a lot of places around where I can loot, which is a very important thing beginning of the game, as you know.
I got just the thing for what's ailing you. Many thanks.
Now see,
You've
you got a choice
proved to
between
be
a
very
crossbow
resourceful.
and iron gloves.
Here's your pay.
This is very good when properly modified. Now, like the compound crossbow, it does take a repair kit to fix, so downside. But other than that, that's a really good one. Now, also, we got 5,000 XP and Dukes for turning in the quest. I'm just going to go ahead and take that. Hit never mind. Dukes crossbow. And that's on top of what you loot. So you can even sell stuff. And we got a skill point. But that doesn't matter. Because that is the end of the episode. So, I wonder, can I build here? Nope, I can't even build here. Alright. So, that's the end of the episode. I hope y'all learned a lot at the beginning of this Let's Play for pretty much beginners and people learning the... Oh, I can steal from you and didn't even know it. Huh. And usually there's a hatch under there that you can see through and grab that. That one's close enough. You could probably loot it if it had something in it. But it's beginner guys, beginning some trips and Let's Plays. So starting on the next video, we're going to actually start a season in 7 Days to Die. It's going to be survival mode, so get ready to hold your pants on because it will be a seeded map. And I will see you in the next episode. This is Halo Wraith saying, have a good day.